I'm a nerd, we're not just doing Ben 10 versus Omni-Man. We're doing what if Ben 10 was sent into Invincible in Season 1. Now, here are the conditions. Ben 10 will be sent in with Kevin and Gwen from the Ultimate Alien era. Ben 10 will be sent into Season 1 of Invincible. So when Mark was just starting out as a hero and Omni-Man was his full conquering self, so there can actually be a fight. And how do I think this would go down? Well, Ben 10 would be sent into Invincible, and he would probably learn about the death of the Guardians of the Globe on a newspaper. It would only take a matter of seconds for Gwen to track down Cecil and the most powerful beings on the planet, like Mark and Omni-Man. I can kind of see Ben fighting together with Omni-Man and Kevin realizing there's something not quite right about that guy. Kevin kind of starting to and then, after an argument over whether Omni-Man was a good guy or not, they would proceed to investigate. And if Cecil, Damien Darkblood, and the rest can find out that Omni-Man killed the Guardians of the Globe, I think it's going to take Ben 10 with both Gwen and Kevin at his side even less time. You know what I think? I think Kevin will... You know what I think? This is where it gets interesting. Because Omni-Man believes himself to be the absolute apex of strength on the planet Earth, other than maybe Invincible. But I can imagine Ben scanning Omni-Man, transforming into a Viltrumite. By the way, guys, this is something I learned that's crazy. There's been a long-standing myth in the Ben 10 fanbase that the Omnitrix transforms you into a peak version of the character. Apparently, this was based on one tweet from someone who wasn't that involved in the series. So, Ben 10 has not been fighting at the peak or the pinnacle of every species. He won his fight against Luna as a regular Tetraman. Subscribe if you know Luna from Ben 10, the Tetraman princess, because if you know that, you're goated. Anywho, Ben 10 would undoubtedly hear about Kevin's fight with Mark. He'd probably get along with the new Guardians of the Globe, but Ben and Kevin would probably make fun of them. Cecil would ask Ben to join the Guardians of the Globe, there'd be a conflict there, and then the big reveal would happen. Cecil would try to kill Omni-Man. Actually, you know what I think would happen? I think Ben would warn Omni-Man first. If you try to take this planet, I will kill you. And, Ben 10 could transform into an alien like Heat Blast and totally be able to completely destroy Omni-Man, But how would he do it? Well, when Invincible starts fighting Omni-Man, Ben could turn into Jet Ray or Accelerate, be there instantly, turn into an alien like Humongousaur or Wrath. And I don't think Omni-Man is that powerful in the Ben 10 universe. Omni-Man is low planet level, with the power and ability to destroy small planets and the surface of small planets. He can't actually destroy the planet in his entirety without a lot of help and prep time. But maybe it'll be different in the show and the characters will get more powerful. Until then, we're working off current stats from the comics. Omni-Man is small planet level. And then in Ultimate Humongousaur mode, or Heat Blast, or actually even Diamond Head, because if you go off the feedback feat where he contains feedback, Diamond Head is a low moon level. So, Heat Blast, Diamond Head, any of those type of aliens would be able to take him down. Definitely wouldn't need the power-ups like Clockwork, but feedback could be more than enough for Omni-Man. I'm sorry if you're an Invincible fan, but Ben 10 scales Omniversal, whereas Omni-Man scales planet level. Anywho, Ben 10 turns into Heat Blast. Heat Blast! Scorches up into the sky, rockets after Omni-Man, and Omni-Man starts to realize this kid isn't a joke. Whatever that watch is, it's making him more powerful than a Viltrumite. Omni-Man realizes that Ben 10 is a threat to the entire Viltrum Empire, and that's why he flies into space. Because Ben 10 is a bigger threat to the Viltrum Empire than has ever existed in the Invincible universe. And Ben 10, he's got the power to easily destroy planets. He has aliens that have eaten energy many times stronger than all of Earth's nuclear reactors and spat it back at them. Ben 10 could eat Omni-Man, could fight him. Ben 10's ultimate way big form has hurt living energy in the form of Dagon. Sorry, I'm bang glazing. Anywho, the Viltrum, maybe Conquest would be sent after Ben. And again, Conquest is getting deep fried by Ben's heavy hitters. But I can definitely see Ben training Mark as a hero, turning into a Viltrumite and punching Mark several times and saying, I'm trying to see if you have the determination of a hero. Because Ben's been through this. Ben knows what's what. Ben knows exactly what it means to be a hero. And when Invincible proves he does know what it's like to be a hero, boom. Ben trains him. And actually, Ben 10 has a function on his watch that could destroy the entire Viltrumite Empire. He could splice Viltrumite DNA with any sample in the Omnitrix on a galactic scale. And because there's only 50 Viltrumites, oh boy, that would be crazy. Like, Ben turning all 50 Viltrumites into half the worst. An alien that not even Ben can defeat people as. Oh boy. So, they send Conquest, he's defeated. Thrag? I think Gwen would be much better as a character-wise thing to take out Thrag. Because Anodites were stated to be able to destroy the... Anodites were stated as being able to destroy the hybrid fleet, which is stronger than any planet's nuclear weapons. So, that's her true Anodite power, but I can see her, destroying Frag with any number of spells. Actually, I think Frag could probably beat up Kevin and Gwen, but then with the Omnitrix, and with Mark Grayson to help, I think that would be an amazing fight. Subscribe if you agree. And remember, I'm going to have videos linked in the pinned. I'm going to have one of my videos pinned in the pinned comment. I've got Deadpool versus Batman. I have Goku versus Superman, whatever you like. We got it here. Search some more I Am a Nerd. We are nerds. Hello, I am a nerd, and this is vidIQ, link in the description. vidIQ is a service that provides many YouTubers just starting out, like I was years ago, with some pretty impressive tools like title generation. It can make thumbnails for you, but that's not what you want it for. You want it for the AI guide that analyzes your channel. You see, if it can tell you everything you're doing right and everything you're doing wrong about your YouTube channel, and you can adjust your journey as you see fit. That is probably the most valuable YouTube tool I can offer you. It also has coaching. I wouldn't recommend coaching if you're in the southern hemisphere because they're on the other side of the world. But it should work absolutely amazing if you're in the northern hemisphere. You can message your coach anytime. Just use the link in the description. vidIQ at We Are Nerds. vidIQ at We Are Nerds. We are awesome and we can grow on YouTube together.